The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on shows in multiple regions, subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. We talk wrestling. Every Tuesday is a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central for their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/Wrestle Talk podcast and at Wrestle Talk Cast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
The landscape of WWE's streaming platform future announces big changes. A social media favorite does not get a new contract, and they look ahead to the big events at the Cauliflower Alley Club reunion. We have all of that and much more as we bring you episode number 204 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And it's coming at you right now.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
Welcome to the show. Buckle up tight. Rough cut, Rick Ruby in the spotlight. Shell sitting out, fans breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you. Mr. G2 bringing the style. Austin Cage making the fans go wild. Cutting deep into the heart of the fight. Best wrestlers podcast, fun and bright. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you.
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're at it again this Sunday night, and every Sunday night we're having a party.
Man, I really just need to start coming in here and doing the Jeff Hardy and be like,
Oh, please don't. Don't. You're gonna have this guy at the bottom here, kind of not one of the.
I'll drive all the way out there to where you live and you'll find a flat tire.
And it's up on your head.
whoa, that's not right. Ruby, why do you have to have such a hard handle thing to find on X, my dude?
Who, me?
Yes.
We're talking about me personally. It's Lifetime STL, but of course,
I know. I'm trying to tag you guys in the post because everybody needs to be sending out the show for the great time that we're going to have tonight here on Falls Count Everywhere. Now take it away and start over and actually introduce us and give us the proper introduction, my dude.
So I'm Rough Cut Rick Ruby. I can be found at Lifetime STL on X and, of course, on most other platforms here. We're on 4 platforms here. And I'm going to switch things up here. So down at the bottom here is, of course, the Dirty Heel Austin Cage. And to the right of your screen, top right, of course, is the Super Assassin himself.
Whoa, no. Back up. Do not give Texan more ammo. Don't do that. Don't. That is false information. That is super classified. Nobody knows who the Super Assassin is. And definitely, why would I try to ruin why would I cover up such a beautiful face like this in the first place?
I mean, I just got to figure I got to say something unreal, you know?
I like what you did there. But no, it is false information. That is false information. Facebook fact checkers have checked into it. YouTube fact checkers have checked into it. It is completely false. There is no proof that I am indeed the Super Assassin.
Okay. Well,
so obviously you were watching tonight on SICW All-Star tonight because Texan was definitely rousing old Zmiz. And it's just it's not the Zmiz, it's just Zmiz. Like, because I'm the only Miz Mark. I'm the first. I stand on that. I will die on that hill. And so much that he had to go steal my birthday. Remember that. We have the same birthday. So I'm the OG Miz Mark.
And remember, you're one letter away from Mizark, like X-Pac did. hey. Oh my gosh.
You're terrible. Oh, SICW Wrestling is in the house right now.
Yeah. SICW Wrestling watching us because I went in there and said, "Hey, we're gonna reveal that super assassin right on camera here live."
We are not. I can't believe
we're not.
Right there, people.
Wyatt, welcome in there, buddy. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, right into the rooms and everything else. So, but yeah, guys. So I guess before we get into that, because the Dirty Heel Lost in Cage is basically about 2 hours away or 2.5 hours away. One away from me, of course away from the Gem City Mouse. So I mean, we all try to collaborate together, but at least I got to see Zmiz last night. We'll get into that here, in person. We'll get into that, but
I got cool gifts.
Yes. Well, yeah, you might want to see about getting ready to gather those, but if you want, Dirty Heel Lost in Cage. What have you been up to, bro?
Yeah, I mean the usual work BS. Then just applied for a new position, so I'm hoping I get this so I can actually have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so I can actually maybe get out to those shows with you guys. Possibility, hoping, and definitely ready for this weekend because I'm going to Dallas, Texas for my bachelor party, and I am getting slapped like I'm 21.
Boy, well, we went over our little tips before we went on the air, so. Well, just keep those in mind. Always have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Always have fun. But yeah, Tyler Cooley here. Hey, brother. And Tyler Cooley, I'll tell you, he's been announcing his butt off, man. And with him having a strained voice, he needs to strengthen that a little bit here. So, but is this S'mores Day?
What?
It is.
Okay. Sure. Because it is.
I didn't know that was such a thing.
Wow.
No, I'm not denying anything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Paul Heyman. I don't give spoilers. I give facts.
There you go. So yeah, so let's talk about. So we'll do just a short bit because, like I said, SICW Wrestling was in Belleville last night at the Little Devils Stadium to help with the Little Devils fundraiser to gather with equipment. Helping out the kids there, SICW put on a fantastic card, which had the headliner there, of course, Bobby D retaining his title over Big Nasty Glenn Williams, 2 out of 3 falls. So, our Glenn's been kind of in a little bit of a slump as of late. So, don't know what that's all about, but. Hey, I guess
he's not bringing that swagger. Like, he still has it on the mic. He's still talking the talk, but he's not bringing that swagger in the ring anymore. Glenn, buddy, gotta bring it back. You can do it. Roll it back now. It's time to recover.
I did make that tweet. Maybe he needs a fellow brother out there with him. He was down with that idea.
He's down with any idea.
Is Slick managing again or what? I mean,
me. Me. When we come out, hit our heads, we're ready to go.
Well, that is, of course, the Dirty Heel Lost in Cage is kind of hindering from being inside the ring these days, due to injury, which, you want to get once you're really fixed into this business, it's kind of hard to get away from it. And I'm sure one day you'll make your way back and claim the Super Assassin.
The Super Assassin.
Go ahead and contact the Super Assassin. Their text, but don't be calling Zmiz because you'll be calling the wrong person.
Time out. Texan, how can I be the Super Assassin when I was literally on commentary calling the Super Assassin a match? not 2-3 weeks ago.
Do we need to bring out the whole big story of El Grande Americano? Do we need to bring up that?
There's only one.
Sure. Right.
One.
Oh, dude,
Right.
I absolutely love El Grande Americano.
And there's one Doink the Clown too. So yeah,
I'm loving El Grande Americano. Loving it.
Right.
And it reeks Doink the Clown, and that's what makes it better, in my opinion.
That is true. That is true. That is true. So before we get into that, I know that like I said, hopefully everybody had a good time last night. Like I said, it did get hot during the day, but as the sun came down, it was manageable. I mean, you can't forget. I mean, past 2 days. I mean, today was okay, but Friday and Saturday were just kind of bad. As far as with the heat and dealing with all of this. But let's talk about the headline though from IEW, which is here with IEW saves company from dysfunction. So, it looked really destitute for a while. At one point, it was 4-on-1 with Justin Poole getting hammered down, and then War came to save the day and knock out a guy or two, and then Rye gets knocked out, so it ended up being 2-on-1 with what was it? Was it Jody Ultra and Brandon Espinoza, right?
No, it was Parasite and
it was
Parasite. Parasite and Brandon Espinoza are the last two to drop. Now you got me confused. Maybe it was Jody. No, you're right. It was Jody. You're right. I apologize. Yeah. I apologize. Jody, don't try to steal my jacket like you tried to steal Tyler Cooley's last night. By the way, beautiful. I love the picking on Tyler Cooley. No, Tyler Cooley. He did an awesome job last night. The whole show was amazing. I did. So we're live. I can clarify this 100% now, right? There's one wrestler that I've always called the undeniable goof because he turned his back on class action, and that is the one Corey Andrews, our Midwest champion of Illinois Elite Wrestling. Him and Sidney J. Manson last night had one of the best street fights I have seen in a long time. Like I got caught up in it as a fan. I swore Sidney's shoulder didn't come off. I hit that bell. Freddie Jack calls it off. I had to recover because once again, people, I get paid to have the best seats in the house to be a fan, while you guys have to pay for your seats to be a fan. I got caught up in a minute. I got caught up in the moment. It was a beautiful thing. It was amazing. Great match. Corey Andrews is still our Midwest champion. And I'm gonna take the undeniable goof away, and it's 100% undeniable Corey Andrews now for me. Respect. But no, it was a great show. Great show. O'Neill's brothers continue to dominate the tag team division down there as our champions. Awesome, amazing stuff. Everybody did good.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it was. I mean, like I said, the knockdown dragout. I was first looked at was Aleister Crow and Zario.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about Crow and Iorio having
that
a core match.
That was insane too.
Those two,
yeah,
throwing each other through not a table, a door in the back of a pickup truck that had tacks on it for the win. And Iorio finally takes the victimizer out and makes Aleister Crow the victim. I can't wait to see what he says when he's playing video games with us this week. Crow might be upset. We might get extra wall throws. That's going to happen, I think.
You might get extra wall throws. That's funny.
One. No. Texas, stop. Stop it. Maybe I am. Who knows? You don't know. Weirder things have happened. Zmiz has done a battle royale. Like Ruby, though, I can't stay in it.
Oh,
damn!
I chose it. I chose to jump out.
I'm going to update my soundboard. I swear to God, you're going to be getting something you're not going to like, and everybody else is going to be laughing at you. That is so not cool.
If it happens, it happens. I still love you. You're still one of my heroes.
Yeah, but you don't have like 4 or 5 guys on you either trying to get you out as soon as possible.
That sucks of being a big guy. Like that's you got the power behind you. So everybody else wants to throw your butt over the rope. It's not your fault necessarily. They're still jerks. We don't like cheaters here, right? Austin Cage. We don't like cheaters here.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as cheating.
No such thing as cheating. It's doing
No,
the right thing.
It's funny. No, like the last outdoor show I did. I mean, it's been some years, but like I went to Dollar General, which was right next door to where we were doing it at, and I bought a whole bag full of like those dollar deodorants, those cheap ass ones, Speed Stick or whatever they are. And as I was getting in the ring, I started pitching them out to the audience, saying, "Look, before the sun goes down, y'all need to put this shit on because y'all smell."
Bro, get out of my head because I bought like a 3-pack of because I'm ready to travel to Vegas, and they're like the half-ounce like Dove deodorant. I'm like, dude, you need to, if you ever get back to manage, you need to toss this out in the crowd, man. It's like
you know what we should do if we do that, and you and Glenn do make a thing. You should have your own brand of deodorant made. Nasty Aid.
Dude, man.
Yeah.
Deodorant for gimmicks at a table? Dude, that's money.
Or just like buy the deodorant, like have my own sticker, display it over the brand.
Yeah. It's funny, bro. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
I don't care who you
are. You know I would do it. I mean, hell, I sprayed the crowd with Febreze once. You think I won't do that?
Yeah, you told me about that.
You're surprised that people don't know how to dial 911. You know?
Yeah. But no, IEW was explosive last night. We had hot matches at the beginning. Waylon Phoenix versus Logan Simmons was our opening match. They really brought it to the thing. And then Jalen Strong, I was so excited to see Jalen Strong versus LVK. And then LVK and his sponsors, I guess, pulled him out of the show because they knew it was going to be hot and blah, blah, blah. Great move. Respect the sponsors, you know. But
yeah,
IP Mason came in his place and wrestled against Jalen Strong. And holy cow, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody needs to keep their eyes out for Jalen Strong. That young man is a beast in the making. I'm not.
No, not you, Big Tex. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's he doing? Don't forget. I mean, there's truth to that.
There is. There's 100% truth to it. There's 100% truth to it.
Because everybody knows, if you've been a long-time fan of Big Tex, you know Texan wore masks for the longest time.
What? He wasn't one known as Waco. There's a Waco still wrestling.
No, like I said, if you're a longtime fan of Big Texan, you will know he wore a mask. And then he had a tour off one night against a match against Moondog Rover, and he's like, screw it, I ain't going to be wearing any more masks. So, you know. Besides, those things get hot too. I don't care what type of material that you make a mask out of. Dude, it's going to get hot no matter what when you're putting something enclosed over your head. I mean, dude, it gets hot.
Never mind. Intrusive thought. I had an inappropriate joke. Continue.
Yeah. No leather mask in wrestling, okay?
That Doug and Danny Basham?
Yeah, I know.
Don't even try to play. Don't even try to play.
How's Linda Miles these days? She was Shaniqua, right? She changed the
Shaniqua.
Yeah.
I love Doug and Danny Basham as the tag team. Those two would crack me up.
Well, I mean, wasn't Doug's all leather pants down in OVW stuff?
Yeah, he's all leather pants down there in OVW.
I mean,
so keep going. Sorry, I was cutting you off because I was going to continue and keep the show rolling. But I did get some. Yeah. I'm going to take a page out of Big Texan. I just shared one of Big Texan's YouTube videos again today because I absolutely love the fact that Big Texan is showing off his nerdy side of life and like giving us another aspect of who the Big Texan is. So him and I share a love, obviously. Like you see the figs, you see them. Like I absolutely love. I picked up last night. My son showed me this. All right, Chase is like, Dad, you need this. I got excited because it's the Diamond Collection one, but it's not the flake. So I need the chase. There it is. But I got a new Ted DiBiase Funko Pop.
Oh, nice. There you go.
So I was pretty excited about that. And then today we went to Walmart and I was able to pick up my Eddie Guerrero Superstars edition in the LWO. You know what Chase goes, why has he got the LWO shirt on? And I'm like, because he's the dude that made the LWO. Like, started with him right there. That's the guy.
You got to teach them while they're young, man.
Teach them while they're young.
You said that was at Walmart?
Yeah, I almost got the Great Muta too, but I keep a budget for myself so I don't go shenanigan highs, and I spent, some the weekend.
You give this guy an open credit card, he's about ready to flood.
Oh, dude, I would be buying figs left and right. You have no clue. Like, I have to control myself because ever since I was a kid, too, action figures have always been that cool to me. Like, I always had some that I set up in the first place. Like, I never touched them again. Like, so, but then Rupee comes through with a couple gifts, and I'll maybe get to another one here in a minute. But, like, for one, he gave me a sweet T-shirt that says, I believe in Joe Hendry. It's actually in the wash right now, and I'm going to switch it over here in a minute. But
yeah, highly recommended.
Yeah, because that was a great shirt. Love it. He also picked me up a pop. This one's going to come out of the box because the box is messed up, and I'm like, so box-wise, you have to be clean for me. But that's all right because it can go up. But
getting drunk with a hurricane was one of the nights.
Because it's a hurricane coming through, man. I love this fig already, dude. You have no clue. I'm a big, big hurricane fan. One
of the best nights ever was getting drunk with that guy.
And what better guy from the Lime-Time Express to give you a guy in green? So
right. That's a fact. Yeah, I love it. He might stay right there. I was gonna put him upstairs with all the other ones, but no, I think he might stay right there.
Yeah, so you need another superhero in your collection, man.
Well, I got old Rosie upstairs. He's on the wall.
I mean, if he's in the package, right? But if you ever get an open Rosie figure with the SHIT shirt on,
that'd be
put it right behind him.
Do they have that pop? Oh, I'm gonna have to look right now. Actually, continue. I'm gonna.
He's gonna go continue to look, and we're gonna go ahead and get started here with our opening headline of the evening here as we talk about some changes upcoming, at least for WWE, because they have a new home for streaming, everybody. So as of Thursday, this past Thursday, ESPN has inked a new deal with WWE to start in 2026. Officially, the first event that they will be streaming for WWE is WrestleMania 42. And it's not going to be that affordable as it was for Peacock. Oh, no. It's a DTC service now, which stands for Direct to Customer. So for a nice lovely price of $29.99 a month, you get to stream whatever WWE is streaming on ESPN. So a lot of not so positive feedback with this. I guess for those who are, watching their dollar, they're watching their budget these days. I mean, when aren't you watching your budget? But you're going from Peacock, which they're going to be done with them at the beginning of March at some point, and now you're going to go over to ESPN to start airing your premium live events. So if this is now, here's the thing, and I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels about this. Here's my only concern. If it's the PLEs, not such a great deal. If it's only the PLEs, really the only thing I care about, guys, is the WWE library. We're talking about with the old WCW. We're talking about with World Class. We're talking about with Mid-South. We're talking about AWA. We're talking about Smoky Mountain. We're talking about all of that. That's what I care about, because if Peacock is done with WWE, period, then where does that go to? That's my question. So, Z, I'm going to throw it down to you and give your thoughts on this particular deal that was finalized on Thursday.
Well, I can tell you right first and foremost, as you can see on We Talk Wrestling when I posted it about it, nope. I'm not happy. I'm not excited. I'm not thrilled. I'm not nothing about this. You've garnered your fans. One of the things that makes WWE special to me with it is with the shows and stuff was the fact that like AEW to watch the pay-per-view is $50, right, for the pay-per-view channel.
Yeah.
I don't even pay for $50 for an OVW. I mean, not OVW, but AEW pay-per-view. I'm not paying $30. It's not happening. I'm sorry. There's other OVW making the announcement that they're taking all their PLE pay-per-views to free. I'll start doing coverage with them all the time instead of WWE now. Like, screw you, WWE on that. Like, honestly, I'm not happy about it. I'm not thrilled. I'm not. It does nothing. You're price waging some of your fan base out. In my opinion, it doesn't make sense when you've literally garnered and held the standard. We had $9.99, and I got the network, and I got all the library, I got all this stuff. Bring back the network. If you want to put $30 on the network, I'll do that, WWE. But I respect and love the fact that they're getting that sports attention through ESPN. Love that for them. Think that's amazing, right? Think that's something that should have happened a long time ago. ESPN should have been doing more coverage on WWE stuff or wrestling stuff back in the day even. Like, I don't understand why it never got to be a thing. But no, I'm not. It's not happening. I'll continue to be happy watching SICW, OVW, WLW. There's, like I said, so many other promotions out there. I'm not doing it. AEW doesn't get my money for it. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
So, Austin Cage, your thoughts on this?
Well, I guess I'll be the first to drop the first one of the night. No, the fuck I'm not.
When aren't you not the first?
No, Zach. No, last couple weeks Zach beat me to it.
80% of the time it's you. So I mean, just saying.
Wait a minute. So Texans, time out. Texans saying, did you hear all the rest of the WWE video library is going to YouTube? Okay. So that's all going to be free. That's good. Okay, I'll still watch that then. I'm going to watch old stuff.
I got a thought about that. But before I do that, I want to get Austin Cage's take on this.
Continue. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. I just think, honestly, it's more for greed than anything because I'm not saying us or not all fans, but they know a good amount of fans are dumb enough to do that. That's why they're making the prices so high because they know that they'll have a guarantee with a good amount of fans to buy it. But my ass is not. I think it's stupid as hell. Because you had you had a decent paying amount for Peacock, and you still had all good amount of fans paying for that each month. It's stupid as hell. I know I ain't doing it. I'll look at the results.
Well, Peacock was a bonus for me. Some people, it's going to be a great deal, right? Because ESPN has football, all that kind of stuff. So, like that package works great for people. And I'm not saying the WWE is doing a bad move on it. It just, for me, there's no value to it. Peacock at least had what I like to do. I watch motocross. I watch motorsport racing and that kind of stuff. I watch MotoGP. So, like, it was a world that I actually pertain to. That's not a world I pertain to. So, and that the ESPN Plus like package bundle with Disney is supposed to have no effect with it either. So it is respectable. I don't blame WWE by any means. Do your business. Make your business. Make your money. Respect.
But I think it's still a stupid amount of money though to do that. Like if you had like $15 a month or something like that, okay, like you know what Round Peacock did, but this is too damn much.
Yeah, I mean it's just I don't.
Yeah. Well, and that as far as we're going to go back to the whole library thing, which is what I care about. But here's the thing, though. There's so much. I mean, that's going to be a mess of a channel on YouTube. Just even to go through the YouTube app and pull their channel up and try to find everything there. I mean, do we know? I mean. Between all Raws, all SmackDowns, I mean that's just WWE alone. All the pay-per-views in the past. I mean, we're talking like, I mean, are you going to have like Superstars of Wrestling? Are you going to have Primetime Wrestling? Are you going to?
You're wanting the old school stuff back. Yeah,
that's a mess, bro. How are they going to? I just want to know how are they going to able to do that if they're moving everything to YouTube?
Well, so YouTube does have like bracket systems now to where you could playlist them out, so they could do it real easy. In all honesty, the great thing too about WWE is they've already built their system, so they can migrate their system around. That, I mean, in retrospect, but who knows? We were talking about it last night at IEW about how we miss the network and we miss being able to watch like Camp WWE. I mean, Peacock I think has Camp WWE and all that kind of stuff now too. But like a lot of the Southpaw wrestling thing that they did for a while, I would love to see all that stuff back to where we could watch it again.
But it was so much simpler with the original network. You could literally look into detail and it would go right to it. The Peacock, you have to go through like 5 different things, it seems like, just to get to what you want.
So this is what I think they're going to do is they can now make multiple channels for one major channel, and then like they're all connected into each other. So like Raw, SmackDown, all is going to have their own channel, and then you'll go into the playlist and you can pull the playlist up for whatever card, every match. So hopefully they do it that way, so we get a WCCW channel, or like all that kind of stuff. That would be sick to me. I'd be down with all that.
I mean, as long as they keep all those sub channels underneath their main channel,
they are.
That's
so they're
easier.
Yeah, like because you know how like once you get your YouTube channel structured, you can actually put on the bottom like other channels to visit. You know, like your channel. So like for me with Zmiz Canceled Gaming, I'm going to be putting Ajax's Ditch Gaming on there so that him and I are then linked. So then his fan can jump back, that kind of stuff. So there's that partnership that needs to be done. I like the idea on the YouTube. I'm not going to lie, because I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I don't even use Netflix and stuff anymore. I watch stuff on YouTube.
You know what? I would rather prefer to pay for a YouTube premium subscription than do this whole one time or one like live PLE at $29.99 a month. I'll tell you that right now. If I have my druthers, because in the YouTube premium, that will cut out my ads, and which is so aggravating. I get ads watching SICW All-Star Wrestling. I'm like, bro, come on, man. I mean, seriously, you're gonna interrupt me right in the middle of a match for SICW with this stupid ad?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh my god, bro, that is just it's the most annoying thing ever. But I mean, I'm really this close to get YouTube Premium. I'm really
the fun thing about like YouTube, dude, and the reason I like it so much is Static, and I've talked about this multiple times, is the amount of like wrestling out there, and the fact that like when you have your mentors and stuff, and like Brandon Espinoza is one of my mentors in the business, and my guys and our guys from the local area are going out, so I'm watching my guys. You know, these are my friends, these are my brothers, and they're going out and they're doing what I want to do. But now I'm watching the companies they're going. They went to Rocky Pro Wrestling, right? Rocky Mountain Pro over there in Colorado.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
dude, that company's dope to watch. So I've been digging into their stuff. Like I love watching. Like once again, we just talked about at the beginning of the show today. SICW All Star here in this area. WLW. MLW, like there's so many of these companies out there that are putting their product out there for us for free. AAA is probably going to become one of my favorite promotions now, just because it's going to be on YouTube and I'm going to watch their pay-per-views for free.
And let's not forget Triple Mania is this coming Saturday night too.
So I'll still be watching WWE TV. I'll still be watching Raw, SmackDown, NXT, but I'm not buying the PLEs now. It's just not going to happen. Once again, I'm a kid that grew up in the LimeWire days, right? Napster, all that kind of stuff. I have no problem stealing things. One of my heroes.
Or if you got one of those friends.
Why don't you pull up I was going to say pull up the Eddie figure.
He taught me to lie, cheat, and steal. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I have a website that I'll continue to use until it gets shut down.
Say if I got that, I'll just wait till one of my friends who's dumb enough to do it. I'll just use their login.
Oh my god, no. Now, and like I said, and that's only for WWE only. Let's not forget the fact that ESPN's agreement with. Hey, here's the thing: even with you having ESPN Plus, which I'm a former subscriber of, because even if you can watch like the the pre-card or like the pre-card on a US for
UFC.
UFC. But then they want like $80 for like the 6 matches and this seemed for like the fight nights. Like when they do it like that, they're like what's that UFC Apex that's in Las Vegas. That like 400 people barely. Jesus Christ! This is one like I can't stop. Like 400 people pay to get in at this Apex, and they want like $80 to watch this card that's from an Apex that were NXT held like a pay-per-view in the past. So, to have their own separate DTC content for ESPN, I mean, literally, the parent company's in debt, but but where's your problem at? Your problem's not going to be solved by jacking up your rates, guys. There's no way that you're gonna do that. You're not going to solve it that way. I'm telling you that right. I mean, they're going to tell me, well, you don't know how to run business. Well, I'll tell you, I'm damn smart enough to know that this is not going to be your solution. I'm telling you that right off the bat. This is not the solution. So, if you guys want to go and do the $29.99, more power to you. You won't get it out of my wallet because I will find ways to get it. Just like I'm going to go to my King of Steel here, Zmiz, and I'll find a way to get it.
Yeah. Dude, if I have to go search the dark web to find it, I'll do it. I'm not afraid.
Well, Ruby, we both know the number one buyers that's going to be for this is the guys in Mama's basement because they can afford it because Mama's going to buy it for them.
No, they're going to take the money out of Mom's wallet. I don't know where
that's what I said.
$20 went.
But I'm not like all the other fans about it though. Like, yes, I'm mad and frustrated about it. Yes, I'm irritated with it. But like, get your hustle. Like, do you? I'm not. It's just that this is the way that it's gonna be. Like, this is how I'm gonna stop watching WWE all the time.
Guys, let's not forget though. I mean, a lot of what people get to the WWE for a huge paycheck. Okay, they're not there for fame and glory. Trust me, you can get fame and glory in other ways. They want to get to this bit. They want to get to this brand because they want to make the money.
Yeah, they're making the bag,
which is no lie. But if you want to get your face seen in other places, there's other guys. They forget where people have started from. They started from independent promotions. They started from like other regional promotions. Like Z said, OVW announced that they're going to be putting all their stuff for free to stream.
I think it's crazy that they pulled that right away, like in the midst of this bustle, right?
Right.
In the midst of all that. By the way, OVW, you guys are not dumb on your marketing strategies because during the hustle and bustle of this, and the fandom was just blowing up like this is not cool, this is not good, that we don't like this, blah blah blah. OVW goes, "Hey guys, we're gonna give this for free." And I'm like, "Well, it looks like OVW just became my promotion." I already follow him. Brandon Beretta's there. Exodus is hanging out there. Brandon Espinosa is there. Like, I'm already watching them. So now you just gave me more of a reason to be locked in, basically, with the product. So, like, I'm there. I'm with it. Thank you, OVW. Thank you, Al Snow. Thank you, everybody. Like, I'm ready. Let's go. I can't wait to see how those guys burn it down because, hey, Davis Arena's been hot here lately. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, there's just so much to do. Now, I will say, though, that there have been some circulating rumors that Peacock may find a replacement for WWE to get wrestling. And
is that how they're... Bro, that's how they're going to do TNA.
Oh, please.
No. I heard...
Does TNA have a home?
One I've heard, though, I've heard about possibly the NWA.
I'd be down with that. I would be down with that in a heartbeat, for sure.
But I've also heard, too, that Peacock is set to increase the price to about $2 a month for premium subscribers a month once WWE is gone because they need to fill the void for all the people that are going to leave.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna drop a lot.
Yeah.
MWC
There's not much for me to watch on
is bringing Harley
Peacock
Jade.
for real, bro.
Oh, really? I love Peacock. Peacock's one of my favorite.
Well, I mean, there's not that much, but like I said, I'm a guy who's busting my ass about 7 days a week, so I could barely get a chance to watch stuff that I need to watch. You know, I work too much. So, but if they score a deal with NWA, that'll be interesting to how that's going to go.
When I do Instacart, I just watch it on my phone as I'm driving to people's houses. So sue me.
Yeah. Well, you know the type of work I do. I don't have. I don't have that. Type of luxury.
I was just thinking out loud. My mouth didn't stop it.
Trust me, I'd rather be off the phones for about 40 hours less a week. Let me tell you that right now. And that's all I'll say. I'd rather be off those lines. So guys, let's go ahead.
You know what? You know, Aaron, you say some goofy stuff sometimes, but I'm down with this one.
Oh yeah.
This would have 100% get my rocks off on it, because that'd be a baller match. I like both of those women.
Yeah.
That's a dream match, buddy. That's a dream match.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, real quick before we go, let's not. If you bring up Lilith Khan, Lilith Khan's gonna be in a cage in like about a month. And
October 4th.
Yeah,
October 4th. What? Belclair Fairgrounds, if I'm not mistaken, was what it was announced. Lilith Khan, you know,
gonna be in a cage.
The great Lilith Khan, that beast of a young lady, is gonna take on Miss Hyde in a steel cage match. That match is gonna be crazy.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Doing the snowplows too, right?
Doing the snowplows.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. We got our first
jackass.
It's a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot. We don't post bots on here because it's nasty, and I don't know. I think if I would have posted my kick stream on here too, I think I probably get the same thing, but I'm not sure. But not going to try it either. All right, guys. So if we go from that to this right here. Oh, actually, no. We'll get to that here in a minute. No, actually, no. Let's go and do this now. I'm sorry.
What is this?
So this Karrion Kross contract is not renewed for WWE. So it's been announced that Karrion Kross has actually been moved to the alumni page along with Scarlett.
What's new renewed?
Oh, new renewed? Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's new renewed.
New renewed.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that he got moved over there, he did drop the second part of his docuseries that he did of himself.
Yeah. And let's not forget that he's been working like movie projects. He's set to do appearances this week too, and I forget where. But with his docuseries, his second part, and I think like another movie that's coming out. So it's not like he's not busy. I mean, the guy's, and didn't he just like drop, is he like on the bestsellers list?
Yeah, he's like dropped a book. So, yeah, Karrion Kross has been working.
It's not that the guy's hurting for money. I mean, from all that. So the thing is that people want to see, and you know what? You knew that I saw it after SummerSlam too. I saw the writing on the wall because the SummerSlam post show on Sunday when people were chanting "We want Cross" while Triple H was up at the desk and he goes, I want Brock too. Yeah.
No, they said you got Brock or something like that.
No, they were chanting "We want Cross."
I know that, but Triple H said you got Brock.
But let's just put to the fact that he ignored the whole. He tried to transform that chant to something else that actually was there. So he listened to it and he heard him. He was like, "Oh shit! Well, we're not going to renew his contract, so I got to come up with something to say." And I'm not. So what? I mean, no. I mean, he's not going to call right there on the spot, but it's just. it's kind of a darn shame.
And the crazy thing is, right after Paul Heyman just said that Karrion Kross was like the future, like he was calling that Karrion Kross is the Stone Cold of this era, basically, was what he was saying.
But maybe not in WWE. But I'll tell you what, if this guy goes in places other than WWE, you think this guy's not going to draw money? Think this guy's not going to get money? He'll get money. He'll probably get more than what WWE's been paying him. I mean, if we got to be honest. Yeah. I mean, if he gets merch out and everything else, he can go back to Killer Kross. You know,
I'm down with bringing back Killer Kross.
You know, obviously Karrion's a freaking WWE name, so that's another thing. Do we go through this like when Texas is brought up here? Are we going to get the same thing with Truth? Because Truth didn't get renewed? Are we going to get that big of a surgence? I mean, are we going to hear? I'm interested to hear the crowd tomorrow night on Raw. If we're going to get how many we want Cross chants. I'm very interested. So, yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, all day on social media when they said that, I mean, this morning when I seen that they didn't renew his shit, all day, every time I look on Twitter or Facebook when it comes to wrestling, everything has been about Cross.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't made my post yet, but I will probably. But it irritates me. Like, I would love to see him pop up in TNA somehow, but I don't know if he's done with. Because there's ways to play.
I don't think he is.
No, I don't think he is too. And I think there's a time for everything. Maybe he wants to push this other stuff first, and maybe he's letting it expire. Maybe he's saying, maybe they were talking about a deal, and maybe he wants to push it. Maybe the timing was wrong for this to start a new deal when he's trying to push like this docuseries, this movie, and of course his book that he just put out like about a few weeks ago, The Hit Number One, and apparently Scarlett's got a book out too, right?
I do agree with Tex and the Scarlett. Like, Scarlett's a baller wrestler, and she has just not been utilized or used by any means necessary. But then again, she was getting her bag, so respect.
Right. And I forgot. There was somebody who was commenting on about how there was a post about trying to get Cross renewed, or like when is Cross going to get renewed. And somebody was like, well, at best, he's probably like mid-card. I'm like, you do realize, though, that these guys can be like super talented, but then WWE tells them what to do as far as like how they control these guys, That's why they get contracts. And you break your contract because you go outside and you try to really show who you are. Like, we don't want that, though. And they'll just can you. Seriously. I mean, that's why I love being free and going out to do whatever I want on the show, because it's like, you can't tell me what to do, or else, don't take somebody else's move. Like when I get into a locker room, I'm like, all right, right now I'm calling the clothesline. Okay, I'm calling the clothesline right now. No, but they hinder these guys. Austin, you know that Cross can out wrestle about half that locker room.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was thinking. I just thought of this. I mean, maybe like he's like either he didn't resign and he wants to go, maybe work some indies, promote his book or whatever. Go to do book signings and all that. But at the same time, they probably could have worked out some deal low key, and everybody just thinks that he didn't resign.
See, that could be a real thing too. Like, I don't know where they're going with it, what's going on. Like, we hear about all like the bad, but like, what if some of these are just hoax, right? And they're letting things go because it's just going to play into the storyline or something like that. What if, by chance, some miraculous way, it's literally just a handshake agreement, and Triple H is like, hey, go do this out there, and then we'll bring you back here in like 6 months, and it's going to be huge. Because it plays into the character, it plays into all the stuff. Like, the dude went off script on a podcast that WWE signed him up for, bro. And did a shoot interview about the company. all the marks, all the people that hide out and talk and ramble about like they think they know. What if they're being played? What if it's all just a facade? You know, like it's one big story.
Yeah.
People like WCW back in the day because it got more real when the outsiders came in, right? It was more wow TV because you didn't know. Like, you didn't know. Lex Luger just showed up on Nitro and he was on Raw the night before. Like, that stuff was happening in the 90s, right? What if this is a new version of it?
That'd be great.
Dude, I would love to see. You can hate me all you want. I think the Young Bucks would get a little bit more respect if they drove up to WWE with the tank. Just saying. I think it would make for great TV. Let's make that trigger actually happen. What if Kevin Nash would have been able to open the door at WCW because WCW wasn't allowed? Like, we could have that scenario with this other company right now as we speak. And I'm telling you, I still believe it's happening. I don't think Cody came back for no reason. Karrion Kross is about to blow our minds with what he's going to do on the Indies because he let his contract expire. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the storyline plays out because now the storyline's much bigger than what people think, because now you get to think what you think the storyline is in any aspect. Because what's he going to do on the Indies? What if WWE hires him back like R-Truth just got hired back? Hell, R-Truth and John Cena just on SmackDown had like a mime moment, and R-Truth's back to R-Truth now. Like, wait, time out. What's going on? I'm so confused. Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Jim, you're my new favorite person.
I agree. Still, I agree with you 100%. Still, actually, Texan, 100%. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I love you, Tex.
Love it. Did we put up the "Hear Me Out" comment before that, Z?
Yes, I already did. You were rambling. I put it up.
Yeah, I know. I kind of figured that's probably when I didn't look at that, and I was.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm
you want to put it up again because it's funny.
Yeah, I know. He puts on a mask and be the super assassin, and he can tag with the super assassin. Are we bringing back like the machines of the '80s? I mean,
that's kind of cool. I do like that idea of bringing back the machines. That I just watched some matches of theirs actually just recently. I don't remember who they were tagging with, but like that stuff was great.
The machines?
Yeah. And
dude, that was
when
so
Andre's
great.
under it, the one like when they bring in the super machine or whatever what was Andre's name?
Yeah, and there's also the Hulk machine too.
Yeah, dude, that's like I'm like this is funny. This is good stuff right here. Like I like that. That was because you obviously like when Andre came out under the mask, you're like that's that's Andre. Don't even try to play. So it was cool. I like it.
Oh shit! All right,
2 seconds, guys.
All right. While he's doing that, okay. So I said last week here because someone told me just go and watch this, and I told Zmiz that I would watch the first 2 episodes. Apparently, is there only 5?
Dude, I haven't watched them all yet, but
okay.
So I haven't watched them all.
But have you seen at least the first 2?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did. I did my homework and I watched it. Okay. Had me for a while. Okay. Now, like I said, I've been trying to, I mean, the way that they go into the guy, about how they do a documentary on these guys and how they do their own story and everything else. But here's the thing. And I'm going to say this, that it was going well until, and I'm going to say 2 words, and this is what's really killed this series. And those 2 words are gorilla position. Anything having to do in that production, in that particular point in the series, and anything in there, don't need it. You don't need it. It's about as bad. Okay, I mean, like I said, I like the stories how they tell about themselves, with all the superstars and everything else. But when you start getting that whole gorilla position involved in the cameras and everything else, okay, that's not a working a worker. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. So it was good up until that point, and then we got to see it, and I had to see it in freaking the second episode. I'm like, I really want to like a good documentary because it started off so good, but now it's just like, it's like going to see your favorite movie. You're waiting for this premiere, but then it's like they give you a script to read through, and then they let you go in and see the movie. Or it's like a magician going into to give you a free seminar how he's going to do the tricks. It was like, okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm going to do these tricks for you. That's about what this is like. And I'm sorry, but if they sign up for a second season of this, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I try to keep an open mind about this, but the old schooler in me is really, really finding it hard to digest. And to me, by the time I was watching the second episode, it was like time running through, like sands running through the hourglass. It kind of drunk a little bit. I'm like, man, I'm afraid to see what I'm going to see. So all I'm going to say, guys, if you want the element of surprise, don't watch it. That's all I'm going to say.
Time out. That I have a hard time with that because everything that they're showing is things that already happened. Like it's already in the past.
Well, okay. We already know what's that. I mean, that's from earlier in the year. We already know what's happened. Okay, right?
Right.
So, but here's the thing: the concept of this, the concept of the work, and how businesses run. It's not all about how things about. Oh, well, we already know this now because we're already seeing it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is how this business is ran and how you had to go through school to learn about things that were supposed to be kept away from the audience. And now it's just like WWE don't care because they sold their freaking soul to Netflix.
Okay, that part I can.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about the whole results. It's about how the operations are ran and how you just basically you're the CEO of a company that you just gave out all your inside information.
Did you watch the wrestlers, the OVW's thing, the wrestlers?
Well, yeah, but that's not so insider. I mean,
I think they gave a lot out there. That. I think they gave a lot out there. And then on CW, on the app, I told Alan to watch it one time. Like great Gabe. Goddamn, what's his last name?
Gabe Stapolsky.
Stapolsky did one, and it's pretty revealing too. Like that's my argument. Is there's already been so many of these like documentary series that have done this and revealed so much that like to the average like people already think about this stuff. So WWE is just showing it, and guys like me, I'm eating it up because this is the whole reason I love wrestling is this aspect of it.
Yeah.
So like the whole aspect of professional wrestling is this for me. I understand and I respect what happens in the ring. I understand and respect the character and the development, all that kind of stuff. But this right here is like, this is my meat and potatoes. This is the reason I watch. This is the reason I sidearm book. This is the reason I was like at home, literally like, hey, what if WWE did this storyline? Like I have notebooks somewhere around here, dude, where through the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, I was literally booking the match the way I would have wanted it to go at that point in time.
Yeah, but it's good to get that information on the inside instead of just going to a public forum like Netflix to get all of that from like a major company that just laid it out there for millions of people.
I mean, I get that.
Different concept.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Just like right here. How does it keep the business to keep squeezing the toothpaste out of the tube? You know, you can't put it back in. I mean, that's a good analogy.
I mean, it is, but I don't know. I guess I'm just seeing it a little differently. I can respect opinions. So that's first and foremost. I can respect opinions.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I mean, the old school of me would have just told this guy, if you would have put this at the table in front of me, I would have been like, Hells to the no.
This right here. Paul Heyman did say it best, Big Texan. Paul Heyman on, I can't remember whose podcast it was now, but they talked like ESPN, Unreal, all that kind of stuff. And Paul basically said that it's not his way of doing it. It's not how he grew up. It's not what, the part he lived in the business. But at the same time, he has to be okay with it because there has to be some type of transparency in life, dude. Why are we hiding stuff from each other? Why? Like, it is just what it is. It doesn't take away the mystique, in my opinion, because I go to a movie and I sit there and watch the movie, but then after the movie's done, I'm totally okay with going and watching the special DVD feature of it on how the movie got made. I watched a show about guys transforming people into monsters, called Face Off, to see the backstage scene because it's intriguing. This, for me, is the whole Wizard of Oz aspect of life. The revealing the back curtain, the pulling back the shade and going, here it is, make it with what you want, hate it, love it, don't like it. They don't. It's there. Most people that are deep diving, smarks, or anything like that, whatever you want to call any of us, know or understand some part of that part of the business. So at this point, there's no reason no more to be like, here, do I agree that there should be a definite bad guy, good guy scenario? Yes. And does it irritate me sometimes that the bad guys get cheered more? Yes. But I'm one of those people that are like, I like these bad guys way more than I like these good guys because the good guys aren't that, like, there's that aspect too. So to say that it's ruining the business or destroy the business or anything like that, I think it's a farce because there's been so many instances of something like this happening. I think everybody's just more upset that it's WWE going, here's the cookies. Eat.
Austin Cage, with Austin Cage that's been in the business, he had a 12-year in-ring career. So, I guess take it from your aspect and your experience that you've had in the business, first off, have you had a chance to look at any episode? And
I know for sure I did watch 2. I may have got started on the 3rd one. I think there's 2 ways to look at it. Like Zmiz says, people like us, we know about it and want to see background and stuff, how stuff works. But then you got marks who are literally marks, like no clue what the hell's going on backstage. They just see what they see on TV. And I think for them, if they go and watch it, it kind of takes away their belief. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what the way to put it, but that's the best way I can put it. And it kind of kills them, like kids or something, because like kids will watch anything that said it's talking about wrestling. It's not like their parents are going to tell them you can't watch this. So they see it, and then it kind of takes away from what they see in wrestling. And then people like us, we know what's going on, so it's not as big of a deal for us. But at the same time, it kind of hurts at the same time, just because we've grown up not knowing all behind it.
And I guess I see it a little differently too, because like I have 4 kids. My youngest kid thinks it's all real still. So Lincoln literally will fight with the older ones that no, it's 100% real. I still think it's real. That saying to me is stupid. Oh, it's fake. No, it's not. No, it's not. Shut up. Get in the ring and get punched. Like it you can't, like Ruby says, you can't fake it. So shut up. Yeah. Shut up. But then like my oldest, who just did his first show with Alan this past week, last night, got his first envelope. I posted about it because I was proud, and I'm gonna brag about it again. To sit there and work and do something my son and I are both nerdy over is amazing, and I love that feeling, and it makes me feel so good that I get that opportunity to work right with him and get to see him grow. But he understands that it's a performance art too at the same time. But at the same time, it's that realism and that as Cody says at the beginning, his daughter thinks it's a dance. And it is, and it's respectable. I don't know why you got to think it has to be. I still think Drew McIntyre is tougher than I am and would kick my head off. I don't understand why it has to be that, it's a tough man thing. No, it's good, guys. It's good. But I still believe that Drew McIntyre would rock the crap out of me. But at the same time, I know I can smack around Dominic Mysterio. Like, I know that. But I just like wrestling and seeing this other aspect of it. I'm thoroughly okay with it. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me mad. I understand why it makes Ruby upset. I understand why it hurts others in the business, and I understand where they're coming from. As somebody that just wants the information and wants to learn, I'm going to learn in any way, and that's how I feel this is doing. But I also see where they're like hiding storyline. Because if you watch LFG, it's perfect. LFG is perfect with it because there is so much like underlying storyline that is poured over into NXT now. And that connection has been made. Like there's a storyline based thing there. Tough Enough, we saw it. This show's doing nothing different than Tough Enough, really. Like Tough Enough opened up the doors in the business to so much more. And there's probably, I wasn't around in the business to know that at this time, but at that time there were probably people that were upset about that, being showcased and aired. But once again, there was independent stuff happening just the same way, doing the same stuff when YouTube was getting formed. Yes, my young kid does believe in Santa Claus, but I don't promote Santa Claus. So there's a difference there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So here's the thing on that. If you would have taken out all the production part of the gorilla position, like during the matches, I think I would have been happy with this. I would have been satisfied. But that, because putting that part in told too much. To me, that did. And
I can see that because the speed thing, when they did the whole, you got that part right where the ISO speed, part in the Rumble.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like, they showed how like you're going to come in here, and I'm like, okay, that's dumb for one. Okay?
I don't even think he knew. He didn't know. They only said it to Stephanie.
They talked about it before he came in there. He already talked.
He invited him into the gorilla position, but I don't know if they from what I saw,
they did, bro.
Probably you're probably right, 100%. I'm
100% right because I saw it today. So, I do my homework like in school, right up to the last minute.
SICW wrestling, I 100% agree on that, 100 and 1,000%. Paul Heyman probably would have been speaking a different tune if he wasn't being paid millions of dollars.
Right, because
under contract.
Heyman came to the society that he needed to save his ass, or else he would have been bankrupt. That's the reason why you're like, we just got to accept. No, you got to accept Paul Heyman, because unless us small guys out there that are still trying to keep the old school alive, you guys just want to get out here and kill it.
And I think there's still ways to do it too. I think there's still ways to do that life. So,
but like the whole thing, my argument though with WWE is because WWE is the largest platform in the world. Period. No one can argue that.
Right.
And now you got them telling you how to do all the damn tricks in the book, when they don't even know how in independent wrestler or small promotions or independent promotions run their shows. So they don't know. So they may be doing all this. And let's be real, guys. Since WWE has been bought out by TKO, when have we seen a freaking live show without anything being televised recently? We haven't, right?
Right.
Because they're doing it all for production. They're not doing live shows anymore because they're saving.
Wait a minute, time out. If their shows are live and telecasted live, are they not doing a live show?
I meant house show. House show, brother.
I'm busting your balls.
Well, I swear I should have thumped you last night. If I know you were I should have thumped you last night. I know you were going to be doing this to me. That's bull.
I love you, buddy. I love you.
Thumped you, man, when I had a chance.
Well, no, like that's the difference. Like how the one with Abyss, like how he was going over in time. They had to skip spots. Like tell him, hey, skip this spot, go straight home.
That's what he's talking about. Is the gorilla position gave away too much?
Yeah, I can wait.
And I
don't like talking about it.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry,
but
no, let Austin finish.
No, go ahead. Just that one spot only, please. Just please. But don't more on that.
And they skipped over that spot and they killed it. But like that's the thing with like how you were saying, Ruby, with old school, we couldn't do that because we don't have nobody in our ears saying, "Hey, take it home because blah blah blah." We have to do it knowing what we did, like keeping our track on time, the spots and everything.
Yeah.
That's what the whole difference is to me. We didn't have that luxury.
Right. And I will say though that whenever I have my time as a promoter and running stuff and everything else, I did have radios, but those are freaking for security and other people in the back so I don't tell them like, hey, you got some guys sitting here back waiting to go out. So could you like cue their music? Like, because Austin Cage knows I was booking in Indiana. The obvious didn't come, by nature. So I had to, it's like I'm sitting in the dark. Well, turn on the light, damn it!
I'll say the next dumbest state next to Indiana's or before Indiana's Kentucky. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And duly note to anyone that's listening that is a veteran that I work with in professional wrestling now, I thoroughly understand the position you're coming from. Like, I thoroughly get it, and I still want to learn the old school ways. Like, I still want to be able to put that nostalgia the right way that it's supposed to be, the way it's supposed to be meant to be felt. So don't think that what I'm saying is just me throwing shade to that and stuff. This is just something I've always wanted to see. So, like, unfortunately, WWE pulled the punch, and I didn't get to learn it the right way. But I'm eating it up, and I always have, because I've always looked for those kind of productions. Even when I was a kid, going to Family Video, and they'd have like the WWE section, but then there'd be down below you would have those other promotions, right? The XPW, I think, was one that you would always see. Of course, ECW was down there, and like you'd pick it up, but then they'd have like these other things. They weren't like notable sections. It was kind of unreal stuff. It was kind of that stuff where it like showed the behind the scenes stuff. So I just love that business part of it, and I get the frustration. I truly do.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I may just watch the rest of it just to, I guess just for purposes.
You started, so you might as well finish it.
There. Because I'm always so intrigued about the guys and their stories and how they work and everything else. And I understand there's some business talk, but as far as like the production and whatever else goes on in regards to how the matches are going on and how they're being drafted and all this other stuff. Yeah. The meeting room is too much too for me. So it's like,
yeah,
that's too much. It's too much. You guys don't need to see that unless if you want to get in the business and learn it the right way. I want to be a magician too, but I think I got to learn how to do that, but actually my coordination's kind of lost its touch. Trying to be so slick, so I don't think I'm ever going to be a magician. So I don't care.
You're not doing the cutting box.
Oh, dude, yeah. Can we get the super assassin in the cutting box? I'd like to go and try that.
Yeah.
See, put a hood on. It's okay.
I mean, before I ever got introduced to the backstage of wrestling, all right, I was always intrigued. Why do you think I made a Facebook group called We Talk Wrestling, mainly for me and my 10 friends, once again, like I said, but it became so much more where I got to sit down and nerd out about these theories and these thoughts about what really went on, what really happened, so like what scenarios, and then the dirt sheets, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it is what it is for me on my aspect of it, but I guess I love the business so much that it doesn't. And I'm not saying I love it more than anybody else either, so don't hear that, please.
Oh yeah.
That it doesn't hurt me to see it exposed like this. I guess I'm trying to be respectful because I don't want to disrespect any of the veterans I look up to and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm trying to be as diplomatical about it and once again respected of the other people. But no, the intrigue was always there. Like I knew if I got backstage in a wrestling promotion, this is what I was going to do. I grew up. My dad was a sound engineer. Production has always been my favorite part about anything. When he actually watched WWE with me, and he was a fan at one time, but then he got into the whole mocking it, making fun of it, calling it, all that kind of stuff, like dorky and whatnot. Because he became one of those people like, oh, it's just fake, right? when he did watch with me, there was the production value that he focused on. It was the big stages. The one thing about WWE that pisses me off, and I think wish another promotion would do, is I wish they'd bring back the huge stages, the one-off stages for WrestleMania, all that kind of stuff, because that production value is so much cooler than a big video wall. I think video walls are goofy. They're lazy production, in my opinion, because growing up, when you went to Ozzy Osbourne and you had these big skeletons and the production and he's singing and the arms are waving and stuff, like that's the value of what intrigued me and caught me in, and that's what made WWE so cool. But now that as they keep going and they've reduced that kind of stuff, it's been less cool to me, where now the indie production is where I want to eat up as much. So I that's just
I miss the SmackDown fist.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
seriously, yeah.
Raw had that awesome stage where, like, you were not Undertaker, King. God dang it, wrong tall people. The Giant, Big Show would have to walk up, and you'd see the Titantron go, and then it's like, well, it's the Big Show, and then he'd walk out of the curtain. Dude, that shit was cool as hell, because it was its own thing. Like, Raw felt raw. Like, the stage was raw. It was the truss. It was the beams. It was the all that kind of stuff. And then SmackDown had the glass shattering and then the fist coming through because it was SmackDown. So you had to have this punch, this pack. Why do we lose that? That's what ruined the business more so for me than this, unfortunately. Like, that cool, like, larger than life aspect of it. Like, the video wall stuff, yeah, it's great, but that burns production.
I kind of miss the videos when, like, they were, like, pairing up, like, who's facing who, and, like, you'd have The Rock go like this, look next to him and go like,
oh,
hold up his arm,
that stuff was cool. Like, that's what made WWE stand out to everybody else. Now, I don't know. I'm still going to consume it anyway, short form. Wrestling, it can be the worst. I said it before, and I'll say it again. It can literally be the worst. Find me the worst company that you think is and I will sit there and watch it, and I will eat it up, and I'll be like, this is what they could probably do better. This is what I would do better. This is because I just love it that much. I love it that much that I'm going to sit there and put myself through that because I want to see how they're doing it right or wrong, and I want to be able to get better. Me, personally, I want to put a better story on. I want to put a better, like, if I can be that part to be that position, I'm there for it. Let's do it. I want to be the voice of wrestling, in a sense.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I guess we just kind of had our takes on it. I mean, I guess I can harp, until the cows come home, or else I turn blue in the face and I drop. But then we're gonna move on to something that's that really kind of primed me up here. There's something I want to talk about here, right?
Yeah.
Right?
See, things that still bring respect to the business, right?
Yeah. So next Sunday, like I said, we're still working out the kinks here. And, and if I got to be real with you guys, like WWE was on their production, we're kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do for next week. So and I'm going to let everybody know here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. So, bear with me for just. Okay, no, never mind. I thought it was an important message from somebody else, but no. Okay. So all that talk primed me up to talk about this with the Cauliflower Alley Club, the Ring of Friendship, the 59th annual reunion that's in Las Vegas, and so if I'm going to let everybody know my itinerary here. I'm going to be heading out from St. Louis on Sunday afternoon by airplane, by flight, and I'll be getting into Las Vegas around about 4, something like that. Then I have to wait on an Uber to get picked up and then take me straight to the hotel. So, yes, my and then of course I got to get checked in. So, of course, I'll be 2 hours behind. So we want to try to bring you a show next week, but I'm kind of debating on, do I want to try to bring like a portable setup, which I'll have with me, and I'm just trying to see, will they let me air live what's going on? Because I believe there's going to be like a live wrestling card there, and I would like to be part of it. If we're being honest, I'd love to be part of it. Just saying, I know that I wrestled down in Las Vegas at
That'd be
least
cool.
just one time,
Right.
and then, um, or do we just shoot a regular show and I stay in my hotel, or I might be out in the lobby or the foyer. You never know. At the registration area. So I I'm still trying to decide on what we want to do. We had ideas about doing a late night, but it's like, it's Sunday night going into Monday morning. People got to work. It's like, I mean, unlike me, then I'm going to be out on the way. And, but
I
other
just gotta wake
people,
up, put the kids on the bus. That's it, bro. Then I can go
yeah,
back to
well,
sleep.
work until tomorrow. Yeah, I know. But, we got other people that are, in case they want to join in, it's exciting here. But no, I mean, but we always urge you guys to visit this website here with caulifloweralleyclub.org. That is the website for the Cauliflower Alley Club. Been around since 1965. And as far as the awards given out this year, I will say that one of our top awards that's going to be distributed this year is the Carl Lauer Independent Promoters Award, which is going to be awarded to SICW's own, who's promoted the company for over 52 years, and that is Mr. Herb Simmons. He'll be getting that award this year, and this is going to be the second year in a row, at least, where somebody from SICW has gotten an award. Last year's Independent Wrestlers Award went to the Night Train Gary Jackson. And so now we got Herb Simmons getting an award this year. And of course, I believe this is the second award that Herb has gotten. He did get the Red Bastien Friendship Award, I think like in 2021, I believe, for that. But if I'm wrong,
I don't remember.
if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But I know at least he did get the award. I might have gotten the year wrong, but at least I got the award right. So, but yeah. So think of it this way, guys. I mean, and here's the thing: you just don't know who's going to show up at this. Like last year, I wasn't advertised on the program, but during the ceremonies, Rob Van Dam showed up last year, for one of the nights, and I'm trying to figure out if there was any other ECW alum that showed up there too. But it was pretty cool, and of course, like I said, Haku was there last year too, and Z, one of your favorites. Well, one of your favorites that's going to be there, the Women's Wrestling Award, going to.
Yeah, don't remind me. Don't rub it in because it's jazz.
I mean, we're get. I don't know. I'll try to see what we could do to maybe either talk to like maybe a shout out or something. We can always. But I mean, you never know. Like I said, but when I'm going to be there, I'm there to network, and trust me, I'm going to be networking the hell out of this show while I'm there. So, because that's probably about the only way I try to get advertisements in for the show but I've not gotten any response back. So I got to go and pimp the show out like nobody's business. So, but I mean, I know, like I said, I keep going on. And of course, the Luthez Award is going to Natty Neidhart or Natalia Neidhart. That's how they push it in here.
She's going to be there. That's another one of my favorite females too. Like
Dude, what about
actually no.
What about the work she's been doing to GCW lately, bro?
So time out. Here's the truth. Actually, Jazz is one of my favorite female wrestlers. I just had a massive crush on Natalia as a teenager. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Natty and Beth Phoenix both were like, and then you add in Michelle McCool. I was perfectly fine during the Divas Eve era, people. Like, perfectly fine.
Dang. 2 seconds. So did you watch Dynamite, Zach, on Zmiz on Wednesday?
I think I had it on and was listening to it. I don't, but why?
What is that manager's name? The little short black dude that's with FTR right now.
Oh, God, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Dude, the line he did to make fun of Cope's wife. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die because they broke FTR. They broke character on screen.
Well, there's rumors that Beth is supposed to be going to AEW here soon, potentially.
Yeah, but when you watch it, you'll crack up. Trust me.
I'll have to rewatch it now. I think it'd be cool to see Beth in AEW because some of her match, like her and Tony Storm, would make a great match in my opinion.
Yeah,
the Glamazon versus Timeless. Oh, bro. Beth Phoenix versus Willow would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. Sorry, I just got don't look at this until later, Z, but I'm gonna send you a I just happened to come across a clip.
I can't type anything. My keyboard just went out.
Well, no, I mean I'm just gonna you can watch it later. You don't have to watch it now. Trust me. You don't want to watch it now. But it is wrestling related, so I'll just say. So if we get a chance, the way that the wording is in that description, it's funny. So, let's see. So another one, of course, don't forget that Monday night is the roast of Mick Foley. So, yeah, so Mick Foley's getting roasted by several, and I think the Godfather is one of the main guys that's going to be there doing.
Oh my god! Now I do want to go see it. Like that'd be that's the worth the whole trip right there.
Oh yeah,
dude, Mick Foley is one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. One of the kindest human beings I have ever met.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'll get a chance to meet him, and there you go. How about that, Z?
Dude, Jazz to me is like Jazz is the definition of female wrestling. Like she was the GOAT when it came to just in-ring psychology, how she put matches together, how she fought, and then Natty was that and the beauty. Yeah, two of my favorite females. Thanks to Mr. Herb Simmons and them too at SICW Wrestling, I got to also meet one of my favorite female wrestlers of all time. And Ruby Contest, my heart was pounding so hard that I literally couldn't breathe most of the time because I was standing in front of Medusa. So, yeah. Alondra Blaze, baby.
You want to talk about somebody who had his tongue tied in a knot and couldn't get it out? This guy right here.
Even at her age now, she's still sexy, dude. I don't care. Medusa is a badass to me. She left professional wrestling and became a 2-time champion, a world champion of Monster Jam. No, Medusa was the GOAT.
I love me some Monster Jam, boy. Just do that traffic in St. Louis. It just run over.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big of a female wrestling fan that I was as a kid. Like, I've always said I was a tag team guy. I might have been wrong. I've been rooting for the chicks for a long time.
I met Natalia at IHOP right across from FCW, and I was just like, well, how old was I? 19 or some shit, and she's hot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It was like an episode of Family Guy when Peter wanted to be a knight, and that blonde-headed chick comes out, and you hear their armor go like ding, ding.
Yeah. What else has happened to Cauliflower Larry?
Yeah, so the Men's Wrestling Award is going to somebody that's also around this area. A guy who owns it, who runs the main wrestling school at SICW, the guy that was featured in my first singles match ever, where I got squashed like a bug. The one and only the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. is getting the men's wrestling award.
You know what? You know what I need? I need a Bob Orton wrestling fig of him and his cast. I think there is one, so I can put it next to my Randy update. Randy Orton.
I wonder if LJN would remake his and put the.
Oh my dude! Can I get an LJN big rubber guy of Bob Orton? And because I can't wait for the Randy Orton one. I like Randy in the pose in the LJN. Oh my god, that fig is.
Well, I mean, LJN they did re-release though.
They're just no. LJN just announced that they're partnership with WWE, and we're getting the re-release of Hulk Hogan. We're getting Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, and why did they pick Paul
Heyman?
No, it's Logan
London?
Paul. Pick Logan Paul as the other the fourth guy. Like that's the first 4 LJNs, and then we're getting Stone Cold. Texan, are you still here? Can you remember? Like, I can't remember what other ones we're getting, but WWE and LJN just became partnered. So now, like, the AEW LJNs are going to be maybe difficult to hard to find. I don't know if they kept the partnership or if they're going to Big Rubber Guys with Matt Cardona and them.
Yeah.
Like,
because when I saw that the other night when they posted that, I'm like, why Logan
I
Paul?
posted
Like,
it.
what the hell? They were talking about it on Raw when I saw Raw or SmackDown. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, they picked Logan Paul as the next person. I'm like, why not like Damian Priest or somebody like new? Like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to say, if you're going to bring back LJN, you got to bring back old school. You got to bring back some.
No, so that's the rumor that they're going. It's going to be 4 characters. Like, it's going to be, their series are going to be 4s, and it's going to be like 2 legends and then 2 newer stars is what it's supposed to be. So, like, can I get my remake of Sheiky Baby, please?
Oh my gosh,
dude! Think if I had a little Sheik up here sitting, bro. Because those LJNs, I'll probably open. I'm not gonna lie, they'll get opened. I'm usually a lot of my wrestlers are on card.
Oh God!
Except for this, what?
What SICW said.
I mean,
come on!
I would.
Come on! Why?
No.
Maybe.
No,
maybe.
No. We're not asking for a sausage biscuit at McDonald's here.
Hey, Jelly did decent. He did better than I thought he was going to. So
yeah. You talk about the Sheik, man. I'll tell you what. Undertaker tells the best road stories of him and Sheik.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God! If you have not heard it on the 6 Feet Under podcast, oh my God, dude, that is audio gold right there.
My CM Punk upstairs has been like, so I had LJNs when I was a kid, but my CM Punk is what got me back started. I bought the AEW CM Punk LJN. And then I bought the Kamala this last time at FanFest, so now I have baby Kamala. Yeah. But I wouldn't mind a remake of this. It has to have the karate chop, though. Wonder if they will have, like, I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, no, that's something else.
Come on.
I was kind of hoping they get more of the classic figures, but I mean, they did re-release the Hogan, and at least they did justice with that. And even with that belt, though, I guess the green plated belt, but it was black.
I really want, like, and speaking of figs again, sorry, we're getting off topic. They also released one of like the eras of the WWE title with their proper person. And they have Bruno Sammartino with the United States like wrestling, that World Heavyweight title, that they had. Yeah, I want that fig set, but I only want it for Bruno Sammartino because it's him, John Cena, Stone Cold, and Roman Reigns. I think are the 4 figs in it.
Yeah,
but keep on going with who we got, who we're gonna see, what's going on in the itinerary. Sorry, sir.
I wanted to throw this up here because Abdullah the Butcher is being awarded the International Award. So he will be there receiving that award this year. So Abdullah the Butcher will be there And we just saw him at FanFest 3. So
Yeah.
Amazing getting a chance to see him there. And now he's getting an award from the Cauliflower Alley Club. Tag Team Award. You mentioned about tag teams, right? Guess who's getting the Tag Team Award this year?
Oh yeah, the Bushwhackers, right?
Yeah. So I imagine Luke Williams will be there this year.
I did a show with Luke Williams. That dude's awesome.
Oh, cousin Luke. Slammer. Slammer. If you're in the local area, Slammer has some good cousin Luke stories because they're chums. I got to hear some of his stories.
Yep. And so the Ron Hutchinson Trainers Award is going to Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Well deserved.
Of course, one of the trainers.
So many damn people.
Yeah, well deserved.
One of the head trainers at the Jacobs Pritchard Wrestling Academy down around the Knoxville, Tennessee area. And of course, convenient for Mr. Glenn Jacobs to show up there whenever he can.
Oh, you might get graced. You might get graced by the mayor. Yeah, you might get graced by. He might show up in Vegas and be like, "You never know. You can hang out with the mayor, bro." I mean, we hang out with mayors all the time, but still.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Not as much as Texan does. He hangs out with him. I think he actually works with him. I don't know. I think I heard that rumor. Yeah. Going back to the Super Assassin. No, I'm joking.
You're wrong. That was great.
Let's see. So the Independent Wrestling Award it goes to Mr. Steve Rivers. I have not done much research on Steve, but when it comes to independent wrestling, you kind of have to do your research. Just like I'm sure people had to do research on Night Train Gary Jackson. Congratulations to him. The Lucha Libre Award going to El Fantasma.
Yes, well deserved.
So he gets that award this year.
You could see his son there too.
Yeah. James C. Melby Historian Award going to Pat LaPrade and Bertrand Hebert. And then the Rep Esteem Award going to Mr. Wayne Palmer, who works closely with one of the original Glow Girls, Sunny, which, by the way, guys, I'm going to kind of drop a little spoiler that we were trying to actually get an interview with Sunny throughout the week. And even her proposed time this week would have not worked out and we're going to say our prayers for Sunny because she actually encountered something that I had gone through about 6.5 years ago, and that is emergency gallbladder surgery.
Ooh, yeah,
so that
get better fast.
I can tell you from that aspect, that sucks. And if actually I had to do mine within in a matter of 6 hours once they discovered how. No, actually, no, it wasn't even that. It was 4 hours. I had to have surgery right then once they found out. So yeah, that kind of sucked. So look at that. Approximately 40 individuals traveling out this year representing our area.
That's awesome.
Me included with that. So, I mean, that's to me. And I want also to give a shout out to because I've been trying to do myself well because I want to represent our brand every night. So I want to do a nice little polo pullover. So I got a few of those. But helping me out with getting the False Count Everywhere logo embroidered on my shirts was Nick Ridenauer of the Pro Shirt Shop here in St. Louis, and who will also be down there representing because he's also an SICW referee, longtime referee down there for Herb, and so he'll be joining the party in Vegas this year as well. So, but also, let's not also forget about the. Give me 1 second. Got to reach back here. Actually, a lot of cleaning here today, guys. I It's been a very fun-filled Sunday for me because I'm actually trying to re-straighten the studio. I'm actually getting ready to do some upgrades here that you still won't see on camera, but I'm getting a whole new desk installed in here hopefully soon, and it's going to make my flow a little bit easier. Yes. Oh, we did. See, I'm planning on getting that too. So, the Cauliflower Alley Club shirt, um, I'll definitely be getting this year too. And let's see, because there's also some great events that you guys are missing, other than just the I mean, gosh, because was it Monday night? Was the last time we were there Monday night on for last year, and I think they may be doing it again this year. Is karaoke and just just enjoying it, having a good time. And but before that, of course, like I said, the host of the roast of Rick. Somebody
Mick
smack
Foley?
me now.
Mick Foley.
The roast of Mick Foley. Okay, now I got it. Now, not often will you see me smack myself on camera just for the hell of it, but I had to. Oh,
Can you
no
do it again? I
karaoke
missed
this
it.
year? Oh, well, screw it. Well, there's always, but there's always some fun. You never know. I might come on. You know what? That's another late night. We may do a late night party there too. Right after Raw. Z. Who
Wait, what?
knows? I don't know,
Okay.
but
Whatever.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Let's do it. Screw it.
I don't
I'm
know.
in. Special Falls Count Ever Monday Night Raw episode of you hanging out there doing
When
karaoke.
Raw ends, it'll be 7:30 Vegas time and Foley's
Roast. I'll
roast
do it
at
after the
8,
roast.
so
I don't
it's
care.
at 8, so I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Whoa.
That's
Don't
what I
bring
get
up
thinking out loud.
Don't bring up something.
Hey,
Good day.
hey, let's do this. Oh wait, that's not gonna work out. Forget it. What? I'm sorry. So I'm looking at the. Hold on, guys. It was just here. I know. Oh, here we go. Yes, the seminar series. Don't forget about the seminar series, because Tuesday, in the late morning, is the a panel for Florida Championship Wrestling. It's and on that panel is Joe Malenko.
See, let's do it. Let's do it, dude. Let's just do it. And you guys just hang out, invade the show, and have a good old time, man. I'm telling you, I'm in. Whatever you want to do. Let's talk wrestling.
Yeah, why not? That may happen Sunday. Who knows? Because if I get a chance to get into the ring on Sunday, next Sunday, I'm gonna try and do it. But I'm gonna see if we get some maybe some of the faithful in there to kind of maybe watch over the the setup while I go and kick some ass. Ricky Santana is on that panel as well. Let's see, was the Cuban assassin Fidel Sierra, Dula the Butcher, Bushwhacker Luke, and the Grappler will be on that panel. And see, here's my interesting one I wanted to kind of talk to Sonny about, because in early afternoon on that same day on Tuesday, the evolution of the women's wrestling revolution. Check this out. On the panel is original Glow Girl Sonny. Malaya Hosaka is on here. Judy Martin,
Yes.
formerly of the one half of the Glamour Girls, the WWF Women's Tag Team Champion. Jazz on that. And then we got from WoW transformation from OVW, or from representing WoW, is
Haley
Big
J.
Rick Betty and Holly Swag.
Haley J.
Yeah, Haley J and Amazing Maria, pretty much.
Yeah.
So they will be, yeah. So
I love those two.
So I will tell you for certain. I am going to be at that one for certain on that. And then there's two more on Wednesday, which is on the late morning is Portland Wrestling the Final Years, which Ricky Santana will be on that. Oh no, trust me, I'm not gonna miss that for the world, bro. I am not. It's on my calendar. I'm being there. So Ricky Santana, Top Gun, the Grappler, and Joey Jackson for Portland Wrestling, and then the Road to Stardom is our other one on the early afternoon, which on the panel is SICW's own Herb Simmons, Tom Pritchard, the Night Train Gary Jackson, Paul Lee, and Steve Rivers. Yeah, Nature Boy Paul Lee. So that's another. So at least the two afternoon ones are the stellar ones. One on Tuesday for the women, and then the Road to Stardom on Wednesday, on the 20th. So those are some spectacular seminars you want to attend, to be on that panel. That's the whole thing about being the Cauliflower Alley Club, is to getting to hear your stories from the guys that have actually been there, and to tell them straight to you in the room. And I believe there are some tickets still available. There should be tickets still available, but as far as, like, if you book this late, though, I mean, it's going to end up costing you, maybe an arm and a leg just to try to get there for a flight. Because trust me, I kind of did that last year, like under 2 weeks ago, and I ended up kind of like getting like separate flights, and booked a hotel that was about 2 blocks down Fremont, but I got everything all in the same area this year. I'm so happy. I'm so psyched that that is happening this year. So, but no, it is fantastic, guys. And like I said, the purpose of the Cauliflower Oddly Club is for the members. They get any type of any type of needs, for like medical needs, or anything else that's, yes, right. So they'll be doing live updates on the road trip, all on the road trip out. Yes. Well, mine won't be so exciting because I'll just be going to the airport and getting straight there, and then getting hopefully a Uber that I won't wait forever, and getting right to the hotel. But yeah, Herb Simmons is taking he's going to be on wheels this year, getting down there, and it's going to take a while. So, but no, man, it's the um the experience is definitely nothing like no other, man. And if you get a chance to do it even once, you'll be blessed. But I saw a lot happening this year that I was like, you know what? Forget it. I got to go again. So here I go again. It's technically on my own because I'm kind of, leaving the family behind, and it's just me going. So, but no, man, it's great, and I'll be more than happy, trying to get the name of the podcast out there, and because we definitely have to get some new faces on here, because you're probably tired of seeing of our faces, right? I mean, just talking different wrestling talk. I mean, obviously we have our opinions. Obviously we had quite a bunch of opinions tonight about what we talked about. For real. Uh, you know.
Yeah, that was unreal. No, sorry. My bad. My bad.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Well, just one? Just one? just one? Yeah. And for some reason, Vegas, the alcohol, the beer seems to go down a lot smoother in Vegas too. So I don't know what they put in it, but I can't stop drinking it. So hopefully I can find a slow pattern on that. But no, it's going to be an excellent time had for all in that. And so I'm trying to think about something else. Oh, and also don't think about remember last year, if do you remember I told you, I don't know, did I send you the I don't know if I sent the video, but one of the nights after everything was done, we went down Fremont Street. The after hours stuff is really, really fun because somebody was holding a midget show.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
and had Santana Jackson there, and I forgot who else was there.
Dude, I want to go to Pigeon Forge just to watch Micro 1.
Oh, yeah. Tonight's best discussion topic. You're in super.
It did get the most comments.
Hey, take off the black suit. It's about the builds look about the same, right? The guy was tall. You're like what, 6'1", 6'2"?
I'm 6'1", but Super Assassin looked bigger than me, man. He was like 6'4", 6'5" ish.
Oh, Oh,
There
I
could have
don't
been
know,
stilts in those
man.
boots.
Whatever. I am not the Super Assassin Texan.
Always protect your gimmick no matter what.
It's like, stop putting that crap on me. I don't want it. I don't want no part of it. That's funny.
He's trying to get me in the ring the biggest way possible.
But I mean, well, I mean, I know. I mean, anybody can punch and kick. I mean, that's why you were in what, one of the other ones. I mean, well, you were in a battle royal, right?
I was in a battle royale, and I suckered Exodus into it, and then I watched him get beat up as I jumped over the ring. That's what happened. Like, I'm not a fighter. I'm a talker. I make babies. No, I don't fight people. I make sure the world continues.
Yeah.
But who knows?
He said my pull-out game is weak, young assassin.
Oh, we're done with that. Quit it. Quit it.
Come on.
Quit it.
Dude. Well, we're going to. So a couple other things here that we'll get to right before we're done here tonight is, I guess, a couple of things that were kind of weird. Like, I'll take one that I want to choose here is...
That was an awkward segment.
That was. What in the world? I mean, so everybody, you've got... say hello to Charlie now. Apparently, Charlotte's Dow. And I keep forgetting what Alexa's Dow's name. It just blew my mind. Huh?
Lily,
yes. So you got Lily and Charlie now, and the Charlie is the one in Alexa's left hand. Dude, that thing's ugly. I mean, that thing is ugly.
I think this is like the whole trying to capture the, for Kane and Brian when they had Team Hell No, when they were doing the whole therapy sessions thing, or when Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho had the best friends section, The Rock and Mick Foley had his life. They're trying to recapture these moments, and some of those you can't recapture. And then no offense, I'm a big Charlotte fan, always have been, but she's kind of blah on the mic. She really is. Yeah. Like, she does not have the swagger, charisma that her dad did. She's good in the ring. She's decent on the mic. She's a strong mic person, but like the charisma doesn't pour out of her in that aspect. So I don't know.
And I tend to think there was some metal inside that cake. She cheated.
You think?
Yeah, she cheated.
She cheated by stealing Chelsea's own finishing move, first of all.
Yeah.
That was disrespectful.
And I know I heard a clang when she hit that cake.
Oh yeah.
It sounded like a metal chair hitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, this segment was really awkward.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. And then having to go face the Secret Service. Charlotte had to face Chelsea, and boy, tell you, taking that face plant in that cake, that was funny.
I did think it was funny how the Secret Shirt, you say it, Sir Hervis, slid the cake in. How Alpha Fire laid there.
She pushed her forward with her legs.
I was like, that was good. That was it. It has the whole B team aspect to it, and I love it.
B team was great.
Oh my god!
Or Sandow. Classics.
Well, shoot. I mean, that's one thing I'm wanting to kind of touch on here, at least photographic wise, because it's like, what in the world? We got two Dows.
Mine was the whole R-Truth and John Cena moment where they did the mime thing, and he's like, "Oh, you're back! We're back!" I was like, "Oh shit!" And then Cena tried to blame R-Truth for destroying wrestling.
Yeah. Isn't that messed up? Yeah, it's
Oh,
never Cena because it's
Dude, that whole segment was good. I liked it.
dude, the end
yeah,
of that match, though, like after the match was over, though, man, Drew's a dick. That damn kick through the table on Cody. Oh my, oh,
Yeah,
that hurt
yeah,
my
yeah,
head.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That was pretty much it. So talk about that here because looks like we're getting some setups here. Well, we already know one match has been announced because Logan Paul challenged John Cena for Clash in Paris. Now it looks like Drew has his eyes on the prize once again, trying to get at the WWE Undisputed Championship. So maybe he might be facing Cody Rhodes. Um,
If they do that and Drew loses again, I'm gonna be pissed.
you know
Well,
it's gonna
be
happen.
prepared to be pissed.
Don't
'Cause I
be
feel like,
unreal about it. You know it's gonna happen. You know.
can that become one of our new sticks? Like, we just mock WWE for the Unreal thing and just.
That's
I
right.
love it.
I'm gonna rag on it all day. And another one that going back to Raw though. What's what is up with Bronson Reed taking all of Roman's shoes? I mean, apparently, he's Roman's not going to have any shoes if he keeps coming across Bronson Reed, man. He's going to lose
Hey,
his shoes
you gotta
every time.
make the Shula Fala fit, dude.
Could at least like medical bring the guy like a pair of flops or something, so he can at least walk back without having to be barefoot or something. You know,
Did he really?
He's doing the old ghetto shit. You know,
I
like
gotta.
they used to
I'm
do
gonna
it
have to
back in the
rewatch
80s
Raw.
and 90s.
I'm gonna have to rewatch Raw because I don't remember Roman Reigns being on Raw.
Oh,
It was
dude.
literally like dead at the end.
Really? And he stole his shoes again?
Yeah, I think I might have something, guys. Hold on, I might have something.
If I don't get a fig down the road of Bronson Reed with a pair of shoes over his neck, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, he's holding it in his right hand.
Yeah, look at that, bro.
Man, I must not have been paying attention.
Get it out of your
Because
head.
it was right after, like, you know how, like, when the show's going to come to the end and the credits at the bottom, on the bottom right, that popped up, and like 3 seconds after that popped up, Roman's music hit.
I mean, Seth was wrong for jiggling the Shula Fala. Like, just saying, he was wrong for jiggling the Shula Fala.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's all I get from you. You text us that you're cracking up, and then I get he jiggled the Shula Fala and he was wrong for it, and you just get.
well, it goes back to my point. Is like he's pulling the old ghetto thing. When you used to kick somebody's ass, you take their shoes right after. That's what he's doing right now.
And I kind of want him to keep doing it. Like, how cool would it be if he just like tsunamis the crap out of somebody, and then he just takes the wrestling boots, and that's his thing.
No.
If
he did this shit, if he did this shit where like he would take Roman's shoes and then take the shoestrings and tie it up and then throw it over the light metal beam or some shit, that would be funny. Like how you used to see shoes hanging off the power lines in the ghetto. That would be freaking hilarious.
Come get your weed here. Hanging over the part, yeah. So no, this was the shot ending Raw, and it was Bronson and Seth versus Jay and Roman, I think, wasn't it? I think that I had to go back and watch.
I think I don't know. I obviously missed Raw because I don't remember now.
No, it was Seth versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah.
For the World Heavyweight title, right?
Yeah, because it was Seth's World Championship on the line. So
because those two got banned from ringside.
Yeah.
So
do we see a triple threat? Possibly.
That's what I say.
Clash in Paris. Big 5-match show for PLE, $29.99 prepay. You know.
Well, it might be a 4-way. LA, Punk, Seth, and Roman.
Yeah, because Punk still has.
Oh yeah, Punk's
issues.
still in the picture too. Yeah.
Because Punk came out to make the save, and then Bronson and them all beat his ass, and then they were all trying to walk out, and then Roman came out to stop them from leaving the arena.
I guess I watched too much wrestling because I don't remember this. Thanks for reminding me. I remember parts of it, but
just forgot about that part.
Yeah,
it's all right. Yeah, so we may see that there, and women's title, man. I'm trying to figure out which women's title. Well, tomorrow night, Io's getting a shot at Naomi
Right.
for the women's world championship.
Yeah.
So that's what's to look forward to Raw on Netflix tomorrow night. Is CM Punk's going to kick it off? So he's probably going to be dressing the world title picture here. So, like I said, you might have something in on tap that Punk may be doing another attempt to try to get the World Heavyweight Championship back because he had it for 4 minutes before losing it again.
It was 30 seconds less than Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre pointed that out.
I bet he did. I bet he did.
He tweeted it like he took the time of his timing and then put Punk's on another page. He's like, well, I lasted longer than you.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we got to look forward to. I know we didn't really touch much on WWE, as far as like TNA or NXT. We may get to that. Like you said,
hold on. Time out. Joe Henry coming out of the damn refrigerator was the moment.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, he came out of the fridge. on the vignette.
Yes. That was the moment of the week.
Ren Sinclair calling out for me just comes out of the freaking fridge.
I wonder if they're going to do more stuff with him and Charlie then.
I mean, she was dressed like him. Might be.
I think they're foreshadowing. I love that. I know what video sent me now. I've already seen that video, by the way.
Oh, it is? Well, I got
of Mr. Danhausen. The ass pounding.
Yeah, the ass pounding
agency. I need you to beat up those ass boys. You know those ass boys? Billy Assman.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it afterwards. Danhausen, funny.
Farouk's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He's made a deal with Jibble and Ron Simmons.
Jibble.
Not JBL. He pronounces the acronym Jibble.
Yeah, Jibble.
God.
I love it. Danhausen rules.
Oh my God, no.
Dude, they could come up with like a sideshow Road Stories alone, and that would be gold with those guys.
I just want to see Danhausen in WWE with R-Truth. I'm not gonna lie. I think those two would be comedic gold.
It'd be interesting to see what those two could pull off as far as the backstage ring vignette or promo.
Think about now R-Truth being told that he tried to destroy wrestling, and then Danhausen has to tell him that it's not true, and the one that you can't see is lying to you or something.
That's funny.
It'd be, and bring back Drake Maverick too. I miss Drake.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rockstar Spud.
Oh, Rockstar Spud. Yeah, right.
Oh, right. Those segments with Truth would be gold too.
Oh, dude. I would love to see the 24/7 title come back with that and Danhausen. It'd be funny. I don't care what anyone says. I know. Make fun of me. I don't care. I like comedy wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else we've got on the agenda, guys, but I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're still trying to figure it out.
Also, be on the lookout for our new business cards. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You get the QR code right there. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember giving those to you, too. So,
yeah.
We've actually got a second batch in, and I'm going to be getting that by Thursday, and we've made some we had to make some changes to the logos for us, and then we're going to be they'll be handed out in Vegas. So be passing them out. Hey, keep that card, scan that code, come join the show, follow, like, subscribe everywhere we go. Hey guys, just Made a rhyme and wasn't trying.
It was pretty good. It was pretty wacky fresh.
I wasn't trying.
It was quite unreal.
Oh my God! I think we should just end on that note. You can't top off on that. You can't. You can't.
Do make sure you're liking and subscribing and sharing with your friends so that everybody knows that where the best place to talk wrestling is, with minds that are going to be opposing. We all did not agree today on the same things, but that's okay because it's not about agreeing. It's about just enjoying the conversations. Thank you again from Falls Count Everywhere. We'll see you maybe next weekend.
We will have a show.
We will?
For the Dirty Hill Losty Cage. Hey, buddy, don't get too wasted. You know,
I can't promise anything.
He may not even make it next week. You never know. He may not even make it. He's got that whole bachelor party that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you about. Yeah, bachelor party. Because
the bachelor boy. He's not. Yeah.
Next month, there's going to be a Mrs. Cage, and he's going to have that ball and chain on his ankle.
Lockdown.
Look, I made it 36 years. I think I did pretty damn good. All right, kiss my ass.
Honey, I need you to go to bed at 10 o'clock. I got a show to do.
Later. Thank you all again. We love you.
All right, guys. Thank you very much once again. I will be from Vegas next week. So tune in to our Facebook page to let you know where and when we're going to be having our show. Hopefully at the same time, too. But there's going to be a lot of people involved, maybe in my background. So till then, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week, one way or the other. But have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday. I'll be from Vegas.
He said don't get too wasted.
Have a good night, guys.
You're such a jerk. Made fun of me for my little trees. I love you guys.
Bye, Super Assassin.